Hey, welcome back. Girl, we got to get into a reading real fast because a lot has been going on since I've been gone. Okay, I got to catch up. So, right now we got Yo Gotti and Angela Simmons. They said that they broke up. We can just assume. Okay, I don't know for sure what happened to these folks, but we're gonna pull some cards real fast and see how did Yo Gotti show up in this relationship, how did Angela show up in this relationship, and then what caused this breakup. Okay, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Now, Divine Angels, if you could give me the best cards from this deck to describe how exactly did Yo Gotti show up in this relationship, and then give us the cards to show us how did Angela show up. Let's go. Okay, so first, Yo Gotti, how did you show up in this relationship? Okay. All right, thank you, sir. And then let's see, Miss Angela, girlfriend, how did you show up in this relationship? Thank you, ma'am. Okay. Oh, okay, we got that. Now, let's go ahead and turn these cards around. Now, how did Yo Gotti show up in this relationship to Angela? Okay, first he showed up as a wounded child. Okay, now that means he has some childhood issues or some childish ways, should we say. But the light attribute shows up as awakens compassion and desires to serve others, a wounded children, opening opens the learning path of forgiveness. So he showed up maybe as somebody that was a wounded child, but he came in to kind of serve. He came in to serve. That's how he came in. But the shadow attributes of what you didn't see, girl. And I think I got too much light beaming down here. That's probably why everything is looking, nothing is focusing in. Oh, girl. See, the production, when YouTubers go through a lot, we have to get the camera lighting, everything right, and then still, and audio and things still don't go right, and then we still not value appreciated over here on this platform. And it's a one man show, and we do everything that really requires 50 people on set. And girl, y'all just trust me on this. I don't know why this camera ain't focusing in. It's really upsetting me. But anyway, it says the shadow attribute says blames all dysfunctional relationships on his childhood wounds. He resists moving on through forgiveness. Okay, so it seems like it's something he resists moving on through forgiveness, which means he have a hard time forgiving somebody in a relationship, and he can't help but to resist to move on because he can't forgive you because he has some child wounds that he has not healed. So which means that his relationships reflect his wounds, and then when they do, he got to go. But he do go in because he is a wounded child. So it's something about his wounded child that's attracted to these women, or maybe Angela. But then when he got there, he blamed all his dysfunctions on her. Well, not on her, on his wounds, and because of that, he had to leave. He got to go. He also shown up as a king. It says, enlightened benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. So it seems like, he comes in, it's almost like he comes in strong. And then he also, comes in as a beneficiary, which means he come in benefiting. He come in as almost like a sugar daddy. Okay, he the king with a kingdom, so he say. But the shadow attributes, it shows that excessive feelings of entitlement and rulership without any restraints, which means you're going to listen to what he say, or there's going to be some type of consequences there. Okay, he don't mind taking his ass back. Okay, give me back my gold chain. Give me back my gold plates. Okay, give me back my dinnerware I bought your mama. Like, what? Yeah, give me back. Give it back. So he a king. So in order for him to keep his kingdom, he got to take the stuff back, baby. You can't keep it. You can't keep it. So it speaks of, see, Midas. Okay, that miser. This is a person that entrepreneur or creativity, ability to turn anything to gold. Okay, he holding gold over there. But also he delights in sharing his life riches with you. While he like you, he gonna share his riches with you. But the Midas also known for hoarding money and his emotions. So which means he would take his money and his emotions back from you. He has an obsessive fear of losing his wealth. So before he lose his wealth, he'll lose you, baby. You understand that? Okay, let's move on. Now, Miss Angela, how she shows up as a damsel, honey. I guess she's a damsel in distress. It speaks about her light attribute, which is what she shows. It says, understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. So it seems like she's looking for love. She's out there as a damsel. She's looking for love. But then, and in reality, at the end of the day, you got to rely on yourself, girl. You can't really rely on these men. Okay, you really can't. And then it also speaks about the shallow attribute. What she don't show is she's waiting for a knight to provide for her. Seduction by romantic illusions, which means she try to act like she's gonna be so romantic, but I don't think she's that romantic at all because it's illusions of romance. So when people get with her, they thinking they gonna get I don't know what they think they gonna get. Be kisses and hugs and her twerking on you. No, okay, it's all illusion, baby. A romantic illusion. Okay, seduction by romantic illusions, which means that she romanticized relationships a lot, and it's not romantic at all. She don't even receive the romantic stuff that she putting on that she wants, because she's showing up as a damsel. So a damsel wants to be rescued, but you don't get rescued. You doing the rescuing most of the time, but she's waiting on the knight to provide for her. Next, we got a goddess. Okay, she's showing up as a sexy mama. It says the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life source, and sensuality. So people get with her because they're attracted to her. They have crushes on her before they get with her. Okay, but then what they don't understand is when they get behind closed doors is that she has exploitation of the female nature and form. Exploitation of the female nature and form. Exploits. Which means, baby, you can't touch it. If you ain't got nothing to give me, you can't touch this. And maybe she don't even know how to throw it back. Okay, allegedly. Next, so she's showing up as somebody with child divine. She a preacher kid. Okay, so it speaks about innocence, purity, and redemption. Suggests a special connection with the divine. That's what she shows. What she don't show is an inability to defend oneself against the negative forces that she just attracted into her life. Whew, that's deep. And so let's see what happened to this relationship. So both of them he's showing up as a wounded child. She's showing up as a child divine, which means she probably coming in thinking that she can help them or save them. Okay, with the word, baby. He's showing up as a Cain. Okay, he may be coming in with a nice place, nice cars, nice things, but baby, as soon as he get mad, he taking that back along with his emotions. And then he feel like he'll give it to you if you sexy enough, if you beautiful enough, you can get it. But then her damsel in distress, she want to be rescued, but then his wounded child can't rescue her. He can't come in and rescue her because he's so wounded. He gonna lead with that wounded child. But then we also got this Midas and this child divine. It says that he may be an entrepreneur, he may be creative, but he hoards his money and his emotions. And she's not used to that. She feel like, I guess she feel like her daddy took care of her, and she comes across as innocent, but she has an inability to defend herself against these thuggish men that she like. Girl, she keep a thug. Okay, Shawty want a thug. But then it's like you can't even handle them, girl. You can't even argue with them right. Because they love to argue, baby. If you can't be just as toxic back, baby, they got to leave. They got to go. So let's see what happened. What happened to this relationship? Why did it go downtown? Okay. What happened to this relationship, Divine? Let's see what happened. Okay. It seemed like somebody clapped back, baby. We got a clap back here. It says making a comeback. Oh, somebody wanted to make a comeback using Angela Simmons, or did Angela Simmons want to use him? But it says don't be a doormat. Fight back. A comeback. A return. Fire. Diss. Oh, see again. She with these thugs, baby. And baby, it seems like she can't even protect herself against these people. Why would you get with a boxer, a thuggish boxer at that, if you can't throw them hands? Okay, baby, if you can't throw them hands, look at that. You're going to get hurt. You thought you were big and bad, girl, but, girl, stay away from these thugs, girl. Next. Girl, there's a lot of breadcrumbing that happened here. Okay, with some crusty breadcrumbs. It says, avoid making any real effort. Okay, keeping one's options open. Somebody always kept their options open. and mind games and very non-committal. Not committal at all. Okay. Then we got Bay here. It says, before anyone else, someone special, pet name, a lover, a couple, a love life. So it seems like, okay, his wounded child and her damsel, okay, they used each other. Okay, it's like at first they kind of probably connected, which means there was a soul tie. Okay, because he was hurt, she understood his hurt, and she was a damsel, she wanted to be rescued, he had money, so they felt like they can come in and help each other. Just at the middle of it all, just to be breadcrumbs. Okay, not being non-committal. This Kane right here was very non-committal, and then she thought that her sexual feminine wiles would be enough, and he felt like he was breadcrumbed on that. So he said he had to keep his options open because she wasn't doing what she was supposed to do. Okay, she wasn't throwing it back quite like he thought she would. Okay, I'm just reading these cards, girl. Next, we got the Midas touch and Bay. Okay, so it seems like before anyone else, somebody put this relationship before anything else, and I'm gonna assume it was her. The way this female is leaning on this guy, I'm gonna say that because she was a child divine, she felt like she didn't have no ability to defend herself, which means she probably didn't even see the negativity that was going on in this relationship. She missed all the points, and he was hoarding his emotion and his feelings, and it's like she was trying to give to this relationship only to be rejected. Okay, especially when it came to wealth. It seems like the fear of losing your wealth. He had a fear of losing his wealth, therefore he kept his emotions to himself and his money at the end of the day. Now remember, at the beginning, okay, no, at the beginning, now in the middle, it seems like, girl, no, even as a king, he said he was holding his stuff. Okay, so they feel like they was kind of using each other for something, just to end up being, and the ghosted card just fell out. It feel like somebody was ghosted. So now let's pull and see, what did Yo Gotti do to cause this breakup? And then we'll see what she did to cause this breakup. What did Yo Gotti do to cause this breakup between Angela Simmons and himself? Because he claimed he wanted her so bad. And if don't men do that, they'll chase you for years. Chase you down. Hawk you down in these streets. Just to get you and be just like the rest of them. And it's like, bro, are you serious? You want to be on the episode of Snap? Yes or no? So let's go ahead and pull these cords. Now let's see, Yo Gotti, what did you do to cause this breakup? Okay. Let's see. This is what he did. Let's see. Angela, did you have anything to do with this breakup, girl? Because sometimes the girls ain't innocent, baby. Did you ignore some signs? What did you do to cause this breakup, Angela? All right. So let's see what we got here. Now, Yo Gotti, what Yo Gotti did, we had the golden mirror here. He was self-absorbed, baby. He was a narcissist. This was a one-sided relationship, okay? And he was love bombing this lady. Again, he came in with his childish wounds. Okay, it says don't be a doormat, girl. Okay, somebody was don't be a doormat. Fight back, a comeback, making a comeback. So he was trying to make a comeback. I don't know exactly who he is, so I don't know where he came from. I'm assuming he's a rapper somewhere. I heard the name Yo Gotti, but this is not who I picture how he looked. Okay, now I know I've seen Irv Gotti, and I know I've seen a Gotti on a movie. Okay, but I don't know who this man is. But okay, we got he's a narcissist. Okay, this was a one-sided relationship. Again, we know that because these cards showing that he was hoarding his money and his emotions. Next, we got the palm tree. Stability, security, performance, growth, endurance, and flexibility, girl. He was flexible when it came to his relationship, baby. He was in and out. Okay. The stability and palm tree, it seemed like he may have been looking for some type of stability and stuff like this in this relationship. And he was just putting on, performing. He was acting. That's so sad. Okay. But the palm tree also can be, it's fun when it's fun. It's like a vacation. A vacation is fun for a little time. You don't want to be on vacation all your life, because if you're on the beach let's say if you take a vacation. When I take vacations and I get vacation houses on the beach, it is beautiful and it's fun for so long until that wind start pulling and sucking and the ocean starts sounding like a tsunami. It just sounds too rough to be dealing with that every day. It's only a vacation because it's a vacation. Okay, so it seems like the vacation was over. It was fun while it lasted. Next, we got camera here. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception. Learn from your past and make memories. So it seems like he may be still holding on to something from his past. Again, hence this child wounded card here. But then again, he could also be holding to somebody else from his past because he kept his options open, which means he always hoarded his emotions, which means he probably converted back to somebody else from his past. Men who do that do always have a woman that they probably had a high school sweetheart, done dogged her, done dragged her through the gutter, but yet that's the woman that he would still go back to. And she'll take him back. Then in this relationship, it seemed like she wore a mask here, which means she probably wasn't too much into him at first, And just how we don't be, it's like the reason why you got to chase us up and down the street, baby, because we don't want you. Baby, we don't want you. Not at first. But then we grow to like you. We're like, okay, he's short, he thick, he a little thicker than what I like, baby. Head a little bigger than what I want. But, he nice. We'll go ahead and try to find the good in him, right? It says not showing true feelings. She was hiding. It was a persona, maybe for her. She was pretending. A little delusional, maybe. She do have delusionals, romantic illusions. Okay, romantic illusions, that's what she had. So she had a mask on. So she kind of was hoarding her emotions and feelings too at first. Okay, and gaslighting. So she probably gaslit him a little bit. Next we got dragonfly. It says be lighthearted, finding out things that came to light, and then you have to adapt to it and change and heal. So she probably found out something about him. But it says that, with the dragonfly, that she continued to try to hold on to it. She adapted to it. Things came to light. She just said, okay, I'll adapt to it and heal from it. But it's like, girl, you're going to need to heal. You're going to have to break up with him because to try to heal in this relationship, that's unhealthy. And then it says a girl with a snake, an empath and narcissist. Okay, so this said both of them was a narcissist, baby. Being charmed or used, enable your boundaries. Okay. So she was either being charmed and used in a situation, didn't know. She probably thought she was charming and using him. Just to know that, baby, the system was flipped on you. Okay? Then both of them probably, I feel like both of them came in with an agenda. And it just didn't go. That's why it didn't last long, because both of them had masks on. He had wounds that he brought into the relationship. She had romantic illusions that she brought into the relationship. They tried to, be the best that they could be for the Instagram. Okay. And they tried to adapt and heal. That she needs some healing to be done because she needs to heal from her thug life relationships, baby. It's like, it's not for you. Preacher kids love a thug. It's like, why? What did y'all daddy do to make y'all want to run to the streets like that? I don't know. But it says she was a girl with a snake too. Okay. So she was an empath, maybe took on his emotions. Okay. But it also said she had a narcissist paradigm, which means she probably got a history of being with narcissists. She probably attracted to him. And that probably made her even want him more at the end. Even though she didn't want him that much at the beginning. And at the end, because of how he was treating her, she was attracted to that. You ever seen girls who are attracted, you can give her a good guy and she don't want him because she bored? Same with some guys. But I think it'd be sad when I see girls do that. And then they'll say, "Girl, I need a guy to put me in my place." Why? Why you got to be put in your place? Why you got to be snatched around and jerked around to feel like you being loved? But I feel like she that type of girl. Like a nice guy or a preacher kid, something like that matches her true energy is not something that she would like. It'll bore her to death. And it seemed like that he was a narcissist and she was attracted to it when she started to see it. Instead of her trying to run from it, she ran to it. And the more she ran to him, the more he hoarded his emotion, which made her more attracted to him. So I bet you right now she got a bond to him that's stronger than ever. And while he's gone, and he's a distant memory with this camera. Y'all, that type of relationship is one that'll never be. It'll always fail. And she will always be a woman that will allow somebody to come back if they wanted to. If she still have this bond, well, she'll allow him to come back because she's attracted to that. But then again, maybe if he came back, she'd probably wouldn't be attracted to it. She almost like get the thrill of a chase or a thrill of a thug girl. The thrill of a thug, baby. She like to chase you down the street and catch you and find out things and then try to keep you around. I don't understand why preacher kids be doing that, but that's the life. So that's going to be the reading for Yo Gotti and Angela Simmons. Hope you enjoyed it. Catch me on the next one, girl. Bye.